think God doesn't spell out everything for us in life, but he does tell us how we can write our lives better. And trusting him implicitly is always the right place to start.
Matthew, my love. Whenever people are doing vows, I always hear people say that their significant other makes them the best version of themselves. And while I'm so thankful that you've been able to see me and love me and make me my best self, I'm also so glad that you love me when I'm my worst self, my most impatient self, my most hangry self, and every other version of me. And I know you love every one of them so deeply.
Courtney, I have known for a long time that I wanted to spend my whole life with you. Throughout the countless laughs, tears, smiles, and cuddles, it has always been you. I know that when I am with you, I can be myself. You are patient, kind, virtuous, strong, loving, and you always put others in front of your own interest.
Courtney and Matt had both recommended me a book to read, Love Does by Bob Goff. Inside the pages of this book, the author perfectly describes the emotion which encapsulates their relationship, that word being whimsy. The theme of this book, as I feel is the theme of Courtney and Matt's relationship, is being able to live with the partner of your dreams in the presence of whimsy at all times, using love to cultivate joy in the little things, to have a sense of adventure, and to always see life with a sense of positive and imaginative mindset. Courtney, we've shared countless wonderful memories with one another. Growing up, you were always one of my biggest role models. I'm so proud of the woman you've become, and I cannot wait to see you about to marry the man of your dreams.
Courtney has always truly known what she has wanted in her life. She knew at 12 that she wanted to be a peds nurse when she grew up. She knew she wanted to build her own house one day. She knew she wanted to be a weenie dog mom. And she knew exactly what she wanted in a future husband. And she might be the only person I know who has actually made it all happen.
Matthew is my brother, but he is also my best friend. There's an expression that's often given as advice. Be the person your dog thinks you are. Matthew is exactly that. He is warm, thoughtful, dependable, and his humor is infectious.
You found somebody who's fun, beautiful, charming, and lights up the room whenever they enter it.
God sometimes uses the completely inexplicable events in our lives to point us towards him at every moment. And at every turn, they chose God and they chose each other. That's what love does. It pursues blindly, unflinchingly, and without end. That is what Courtney and Matt have done from day one.
Something I've always appreciated about you is your ability to choose to do the right thing, even when it's not the easy thing. When you got into PA school in New York, you gave me the decision to come with you or to stay home. You reassured me that we would be okay no matter if I came with you or not. You were showing me so much love and confidence in our relationship in those moments that were so hard for me.
You uprooted your whole life for me, leaving your job, friends, family. I remember one night when I was driving you back to your parents' house. A couple weeks before I was to leave, I asked you, "Why are you coming?" And you looked at me, grabbed my hand, holding back some tears, and said, "I can't live without you." Those words stuck with me. They engraved in my brain and my heart. But as you know, our time in New York was cut short. And again, we were in a situation of distance.
In that long distance, we learned to be together while being apart. I'll never forget all those times I visited you in New York and counted down the days until our next trip and didn't want to talk about the trip coming to an end and crying together in the airport, not wanting to say goodbye. I'm still not sure how we could go weeks or months not seeing each other because now we can't even go one night.
The moment I knew I had to drive you to the airport and watch you leave was always the hardest thing I've ever had to do. But I learned a lot from these moments. My fear of losing you, the fear of not spending my whole life with you, and the same feeling you told me just 2 years before. I never wanted to live without you. That's why I always go to sleep holding you.
Building our home together has been one of the biggest highlights of my life. Watching our home be built from the ground up, and then filling it with things we love, photos of us, and some cute throw pillows too. But I've learned that home is more than any of those things. I've learned that home isn't a place. A home is feeling safe and loved. I love you so much.
When your heart is racing at the speed of light, and you feel like you got nowhere else to go. No, I'll hold you till the sun comes in the morning light. Yeah, I'll keep you safe, I'll never let you go.
Here is some advice for a happy and healthy marriage, okay? Number one, kiss each other. You gotta kiss each other. This way you know that this is a shared love, and it's a beautiful love. So please kiss each other every day. Number two, Matt, this is for you. You found a gem. This is a gem, okay? We all know it. So, I want you to treat her just right, okay? She's gonna treat you well, I already know that, but don't mess this up, okay? All right. No pressure, no pressure. And number three, okay, look at all these people here, your friends and family. Don't forget them, okay? Keep in touch with everyone. Because in the end, you never know when you're gonna need them.